Hey, what's up guys, Alex here. Thank you for checking this video and welcome to this quick review about the only keyboard that forced me to learn how to type again. And it's not a bad thing. So this is my review about the WASD keyboard, or WASD. It's a mechanical keyboard that it's pretty particular because you can customize it, but we're gonna talk about that in a minute. First of all, I want to talk to you of why I decided to buy this keyboard, and as usual, like every product review that I do, I'm not gonna list all the technical specifications or all the small details of a specific product because I'm more interested in showing you how I decided to pick a product and how I feel about the product after actually using it for 2 or 3 months now. So I've been using Apple keyboards for the past 7 years probably. I was used to just like using the keyboard integrated in the laptop, and most recently I switched to the Apple keyboard Magic Keyboard version 2 or something. I'm not really happy about the Magic Keyboard because first it's really small. I'm not used to that like small layout, and the keys are too crammed together, and I found myself after a couple of months using the new keyboards like doing more typos, more mistakes that I'm used to. And also because of the really short travel distance while pressing a key, I kind of force myself, like I'm actually feeling pain in my fingers after many hours of coding. I feel myself pressing a lot on those keys, and because of the weird layout that it seems like my body cannot get used to it, I'm seeing myself more and more often looking down at the keyboard to just be sure what I'm pressing. And if you don't know, typing while looking at your keyboard is actually completely wrong. You should never look down at your keyboard. You should always keep your eyes on the screen and just follow what you're writing, because if you try to follow what you're typing, you're gonna first slow down a lot because you need to cover the travel distance of all the keys with your eyes, and plus you don't really see what you're typing, so doing mistakes gets like really easy and it's not really good. So I decided to look for a different type of keyboards. I was kind of fed up and kind of like annoyed about this super flat layout, and I need some better response and better support for my fingers. So I ended up on the WASD website where I found the WASD mechanical keyboard, and I picked that keyboard for two main reasons. First, it's completely customizable from an aesthetic point of view, so I can make it look like I want, and it's pretty great. And second, it's fully compatible with Windows, Mac, and Linux. Thanks to a switching panel with some switches on the back, you can change the configuration, the keyboard configuration of the keyboard itself, and make it compatible with whatever operating system you're using, or with whatever keyboard settings you're used to type. This is pretty great because first, I'm not gonna stare at that annoying Windows button every time I look down at my keyboard. And second, with the fully customizable look that I give it, like a total stealth look without any letter, any key, or any special character, I'm forcing myself once again to not look at the keyboard while I'm typing, while I'm coding. Because let's be honest, if I look down, even if I look down, I will see nothing. So at least I have to stare at the screen to see if I'm typing right. As usual, after the first week of like uncertainty and typing something completely wrong, I got used to this keyboard pretty quickly, and I have to say it's pretty comfortable. The only downside is that because it's fully based on Cherry MX mechanical switches, I never used those, so I wasn't sure what to expect. I did a lot of research, but I ended up picking the brown type of switches that even if they're the least loud or like the least noisy type of switches, are still super noisy. Like they're so loud, it looks like you're typing with a machine gun or something. Especially when I'm trying to record the tutorials where the microphone is really close to the keyboard, I'm catching up a lot of background noise. I had to calibrate the microphone a lot to avoid that background like machine gun effect, but I'm thinking to buy some sound dampeners, those small rings that go on the back on the keys, just to see if it's gonna improve, but I don't want to affect the travel distance of the keys because I feel really comfortable with it. Thanks to this new keyboard, new configuration, I'm seeing myself improving in typing. I'm typing way faster. I'm not looking down at the keyboard as often as I used to do. And I kind of don't have pain in my hands anymore, even after 2 or 3 hours of coding straight. Of course, there are a lot of weird things to this keyboard, especially because it's so particular that personally I wasn't used to it. It's super heavy, like I'm used to move my keyboard super light and thin around without any effort. This is really heavy. But being heavy makes it also sturdy, resistant, and it doesn't move when I'm typing, even if I type a lot harder than I'm supposed to. It doesn't move around, it's pretty comfortable. And the fact that I can customize it completely if I want a new set of keys, if I want to change some colors, or if I want to put letters, I can just do it through the official website, and I'm gonna have a pretty much like a completely new keyboard from scratch. It's pretty fantastic. And if I decided to switch to Linux like I'm currently doing, I can just simply change a bunch of switches on the back and the keyboard will be fully customizable with Linux. And what about you? Have you ever used any mechanical keyboard? Are you trying to find a good mechanical keyboard for you? Like, are you considering to buy the WASD keyboard? Personally, I don't know if I would recommend it. Because, I mean, it's a great keyboard, and after 2 or 3 months of using it, I feel kind of like comfortable in using it, but there are some days where I kind of feel it's too heavy, too big, it's kind of fat, it's kind of like really a lot to take to take care of. I know it's not the best way to end a review by saying I don't know if I would recommend this product, but it's my honest personal review, and I'm not sure this keyboard is suitable for everyone. First, you need to have pretty big hands, and you need to feel comfortable in pressing pretty hard than usual, and if you never used a mechanical keyboard with a Cherry MX switch, you will probably end up having my same issues at the beginning, like not really feeling your fingers at home. I don't know if it makes sense for you, but anyway, it's still an amazing product. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like this review, or give it a thumbs down if it sucked, but let me know, like, should I do something different, or should I review more keyboards? Should I compare it? For now, this is kind of the only keyboard that I feel comfortable using with a Mac, like Mac OS operating system. All the other keyboards that I tried were like working horribly, half recognized, half not, and it was just like so stupid and such a waste of time. So I'm gonna keep using this, and we'll see if I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna switch back to I don't know, an Apple type of keyboard if they decide to start doing better keyboards again. But that's it. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I talk to you in the next one.